guys, I'm going to show y'all my method on cleaning and restoring antique trade tokens. In particular, this brass one here. Give you a look at both sides of it. And what we're going to be using today is some of this scrub-free. Lime away works well too. Got to be very careful with this stuff. If you leave it more than 5 or 10 minutes, you can destroy a token, a brass token. I'm going to have a cup, a little bit of milk here. This is, I think it's 1,000 grit sanding block, and some baking soda, a Ziploc bag here, and some of this Jack's brown antiquing oil here. This is an antiques thing, so it says produces an antique brown finish on brass and copper. Oh, bronze too. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the token, the cup, token into the cup, some of the scrub-free, and do not breathe this stuff, man. It is potent. It'll knock you out. Oh, sorry. And we just want to get enough in there to submerge the token. Okay. And you do not want to leave this in for more than 5 minutes. You want to check it about every minute, or pull it out after 2 minutes and then try the process again if you want to get it cleaner. So what you do now, just a splash of hot water into here. See, the token is submerged completely, and we're just gonna gently gyrate this, and we're gonna give it just about 2.5 minutes. All right, guys, it's been about 2.5 minutes. We're going to flush some water on the token here, get it dilute, so I feel a bit more comfortable putting my hand in here. And pull it on out, empty this out. A bit of rinsing. Got the token here, it's already looking better. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of this baking soda here. And we're going to give it a nice rub down, and try not to get baking soda into your sink, because it will build up and clog your drains. So I'm just going to keep rubbing it here with some baking soda, front and back. You can see that baking soda is pulling that right off. Give it a nice scrub. Really get it clean. Give it a rinse. That's hot. And this next step is somewhat important. The chemicals that are in this scrub-free, they can still be active. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to plop it in this milk here to neutralize that. I've restored them before and I didn't do this, and I looked at them months later and you could tell that some of the chemical in the scrub free, it was on there still. It kept eating away. So yeah, you definitely want to neutralize it. And I'm going to clean this up here and I'll show you guys the next step. Alrighty guys, doesn't need very long in the milk, just a minute. Fish it out of the milk. Neutralize those chemicals, give it a rinse. Nice clean rinse. And then got to get it completely dry. All right, let's see where we're at. So it's looking much better. Not perfect, but you put a big risk in leaving it in the lime away or the scrub free stuff too long. So I'm going to call it good there. And the next step is to get this Ziploc bag here. We're going to put the token in the bag like so. And get some of this Jack's Brown Brass, Bronze, and Copper Darkener. And we're going to pour it into here. I use the Ziploc bag because you can get away with using the least amount. And save you some of the solution there. And as you can see, it's fully submerged now. Give it a little bit of gyration. It doesn't take long. It takes maybe a minute in this solution to be antiqued. Okay, we'll just let it sit in there for a minute. Keep it upright so that it stays fully submerged. I'm just going to use this cup to make sure it stays in the solution. And we'll give it about 1 minute. Alrighty guys, it's been in this solution for a couple minutes. And you can see it's been browned. It almost is so dark that it looks black. So what we're going to do now is throw some water in there to dilute that. You don't want to get it on your hands. And just rinse it really well with some water. You see some of it's coming off on my fingers. Really good rinsing. That's where we're at with it. Let's give it a dry. Get my paper towel and get it as dry as possible. All right, we have almost finished the job here. Let's take a look. Not exactly brown, but it could be the composition of the metal, but it still looks really good. And we're going to make it look even better. You get like a 500 to 5,000 grit sandpaper. This is, I think, 1,000 grit sand block. And what we're going to do is we're going to just not push too hard, just lightly go over the top of it. And we'll just knock some of this patina off. Not pressing too hard, want to keep the high points in contact, but nothing below that. Look at that. Let's get this side and work this side. Make sure you get all those high points. Okay, we're almost there. Look at that. Work it a little bit right up here where the California is. Like that. And like that, how beautiful is that? Look at that. Just hit those high spots. Let's give it a rinse. One last rinse. All right, and now we got her dry, and let's take a look at the final result. Pretty awesome results. Not perfect, but is a great display piece now. And with a trade token, they're a little bit different from coins. And doing this will actually increase the value of it. And it's for obvious reasons. Look at it. And it says the California Wine House, August Fack, proprietor, Helena, Montana. Good for 12.5 cents in trade. And this piece here, there's a little bit of iron that's just fused to it, and you got to be careful with the limaways and the scrub free. So I don't want to leave it in there too long, so I'll accept that, and got a great display piece. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope this helps you out. The jacks, they make a brown, a black, and a green, well, green brass. And they have it for all different types of metal. They have it for brass and aluminum and stainless steel, things like that. So, thanks for watching the video, guys.